All right, we are back. This is Gaming the Right Way, and this is going to be the Blue Jays against the Boston Red Sox, and I'm Billy Wright. How's everybody doing out there? Well, I did the spin last night with all the playoff bound players, like Salty said. Hey, Salty, how's it going? And this is, I'm not kidding. I have it right here somewhere. Hold on. I did it, and this is what came out. See it right there? The Blue Jays or the Red Sox. That was the last of the teams. And today we'll be doing the Blue Jays and Red Sox. This is the rubber game of the series. So we'll get the starting lineups and the pitchers. And we'll go from there. We'll see what goes on today. Yeah, I wasn't going to do the Met game because, you know, they don't have anybody. The Soto is hurt now, and it's no fun anymore. So anytime I get a chance now to do a playoff bound team, I'll spin that wheel. But right now, let's see what we got for the lineups. Game should start like in 2 minutes or so. So I'm just getting it ready here. Jays have had what trade? There's a trade? I didn't hear no trade. Are you just playing? All right. So what we got? We got Blue Jays will be coming up with Nathan Lukes batting first, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. batting second, Alejandro Kirk batting third, batting fourth the DH George Springer, batting fifth Dalton Varsho, batting sixth Kazumu Akamoto, Ernie Clement batting seventh, batting eighth Andres Jimenez, and batting ninth Davis Schneider. And they're going to be going against their pitcher is Kevin Guzman, who's 21 games, 4-9, 4.51 ERA, 115.2 innings pitched, 117 strikeouts, and a 1.28 WHIP. And the Red Sox will have Masataka Yoshida batting first, Kedane Rafaela second, Willer Abreu batting third, Wilson Cabrera batting fourth, batting fifth you'll have Caleb Durbin, batting sixth Romy Gonzalez, batting seventh Jarrett Duran, batting eighth Andrew Monasterio, batting ninth Carlos Narvaez. And on the mound, Ranger Suarez with a 17 games, a 4-3 record, 3.15 ERA, 91.1 innings pitched, 97 strikeouts, and 1.16 WHIP. Those are your lineups. Umpires will be Quinn Walcott, home plate, Ramon De Jesus, first base, Adrian Johnson, second, and third base Paul Clemens. And that is everything right there. So pretty cool right now. Get everything set. We're gonna have of course, we have the poll. Will be who will win this third game for the series, and we'll do that at the top of the fourth. We have the scoreboard. Everybody's under the lights. Under the scoreboard now, and we're coming up. They got one game right now. The Guardians are winning in the middle of the seventh. Guardians are losing to the Rays 1-0. Cedric Mullins RBI single, and that's the only game right now. Everything else is warming up. So there we go. We're all set. Good morning, everybody. Like I said, Good afternoon, actually. I'm sorry. Ay, ay, ay. Anyway, you know what I mean. So we got it all. And we're just waiting for first pitch. Introduce my buddy Woody. What's up, Woody? He's there again. All right. All right, we're all set. Just wait. Oh, wait, my 3D didn't come up yet, so I don't know what's going on. Is this not happening yet? Let's see, make sure. Hold on. They're getting ready to go take the field. That's why Boston's getting ready to take the field. All right. All right. So we all know the deal. Boston came off that 15-game winning streak. They lost one, and then they won one, and now it's the rubber game. So what happened here? Hold on. Now I got like, oh, here we go. Okay, I was gonna say. So yeah, both teams are still, I mean, playoff, like not playoff bound, but for the wild card. All right, something's not going right now. Hold on. Didn't get my, there it goes. There's the 3D. Sometimes the 3D don't want to come up right away. Hey, Foxy. So sinker, four seams, cutter, curve, change up, and one other pitch he throws. Former Phillies Ranger Suarez will be going, like I said. Boy, this is slow today, this 3D. I apologize for that. Could be my computer, who knows. Man, it ain't coming up at all. Look at this. You gotta be kidding me. The game's gonna start. Okay, here we go. All right, we gotta make sure everything's good. All right, so if it goes in front, just hopefully it doesn't. But if it is, you know how it is. Just let me call the game. No spoilers. And here we go. Beautiful weather out there. They got a temperature of 74. Mostly sunny. Wind's blowing in from the right, so there you go. So we got Nathan Lukes going to be batting. So here we go. First pitch is going to be thrown. Oh, I forgot I always forget the Twitch people. I'm so sorry about that. Jeez. Okay, make sure everything's good. First pitch is swung on, and it's a foul, 0-1. Nathan Lukes, 290 average, 5 home runs, 18 RBIs. On deck is Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Next pitch is swung on, and that is fouled off, so we got an 0-2 count right there. As you know, I don't play favorites for this. Hold on one second. I got to get everything working here. All right. Make sure my sound is going. All right, sound is good. Everything's good. Everything's good. All right, so 0-2 count. Here comes the pitch, and he's swinging, and he struck him out. Good start right there for Suarez. That's one gone. Vlad Guerrero Jr. batting .267. Next pitch is, ooh, that was knocked off the catcher's mask, but he's okay. 0-1 count. 6 home runs, 44 RBIs in 100 games this season. Not a real, I don't believe it's a real Vlad Guerrero Jr. year. And that's a strike. Another strike. It's 0-2 right now, just like that. Suarez is coming out of the gate, which throwing strikes. Next pitch is low, 1-2. Carrera versus Suarez. He's 0 for 7 and 3 strikeouts. Flag Guerrero. Here comes the pitch, and that's going to be fouled back. Still 1-2. Oops. Here comes the pitch, and that's going to be out on the outside corner. Struck him out. That's 2 strikeouts in a row by Suarez. I was actually looking at strikeout. This one was a looking. Here comes Alejandro Kirk. Batting .220. That's going to be a high strike, and he's gonna challenge it, Kirk, because you know Kirk is a catcher, so he's going to challenge it. First challenge of the day, and let's see if he's correct. And he is not correct, so right away Toronto is down 1 challenge. They lose their first challenge in the first inning, which should not. I don't think you should be challenging, but it's 0-1. Next pitch is a low. That's 1-1. Next pitch is a ball. 2-1. 3 home runs, 12 RBIs in 33 games this season. Here comes the pitch, and that's going to be a fly ball. That's going to hit right to right fielder, and that's going to be the easy inning right there. So no runs, no hits, none left. And we're going to the bottom of the first. No score. Boston is coming up. Very quick inning right there. Yeah, I mean, you know, if you if that's if you're doing it because of your individual thing, that's not cool. I mean, you know, that was clearly going to be a strike, but he challenged it, so now they're down to 1 challenge throughout the whole game. So Kevin Gausman will be pitching against Yoshida, Rafaela, and Abreu coming up. All right, so we got scoreboard. Like I said, we'll check that. See what's up. What's up with the scoreboard today? What is happening? I did not see anything about any trade, so trade rumors are going around like all, but oh well, I actually see. Okay, so Red Sox acquire Mead for left-handed pitcher. So yesterday's game that I did, Mead is now going to the Red Sox. So did you? So Salty, were you saying that was that what you're trying to say about you didn't like the trade, or was it doesn't matter? It wasn't that a big of a deal. I just noticed that. I didn't know there was a trade. I was wondering what he was saying. Anyway, Yoshida's up. First pitch is going to be low. He's batting .261. Four home runs, 19 RBIs. Here comes the pitch, and that's swung on, and that's going to be a pop-up, playable shortstop going out in the outfield grass. Says he got it, and he did get it. One gone. So that was a small deal right there, I guess. I mean, I like to know what's up with that. What do you guys think about that trade? I'm sure that Salty will let me know. You like the trade? Yeah, I did that game yesterday. You were right there with me with him. How he was walked twice, right? Did he get 2 hits too? I think he did. Rafaela 279. I had to check my records, but I think he did get walked twice, and that's 2 strikes on him. Rafaela's got 25 doubles. He leads the American League with that. He's got a 1-2 count on him. Boston 7 games back in the East, and that's a fly ball. Center fielder. Oh, what a catch by that center fielder. What a play already we got. Wow, we got to get the goal pen out here. Varso, diving catch on Rafaela. Very nice play right there. Maybe some excitement today in this game, Most Sox fans didn't like it? Yeah, okay. I know you're probably expecting something bigger. And here comes Abreu batting .253. He's got a strike on him. 15 home runs and 50 RBIs in 101 games this season. Yeah, I mean, everybody's looking for something bigger than that. I mean, but it's the start of the trade, so who knows now? 1-1 count. It's funny because the trades are going to start, and that's 2 strikes, 1 and 2. And I just heard, while looking up, that 1 and 2 count. The catcher of the A's went on the IL, and also Bellinger for the Yankees. But still, I mean, what's his name was up for probably could have been traded this trade time. It's 2-2. I just you know how you forget people's names? I just looked at it and I can't remember his name. Langoliers. That's it. Langoliers. Shea Langoliers. I should remember Shea because he was named after Shea Stadium. But Shea Langoliers is injured now on the IL, so he was talked about a lot as a move, possible move. But we got 2-2 count right here. And that's going to be swung on and fouled off. Yeah, I'm telling you, that was a nice play by Varso. This is a 7-pitch sequence right now to Abreu. Here comes the pitch, and that's going to be low, 3-2. Just starting out. Bottom of the first, no score. 3-2 pitch from Guzman, and that's going to be swung on, and that's going to be thrown to first for the completing of the out, the strikeout. And that's going to do it for the bottom of the first. So no runs, no hits, none left. We're going to the second. There's no score. All right, so coming up for the Blue Jays will be Springer, Varso, and Okamoto. And we'll check some scores, if anything's popping off yet. Dodgers and Mets, middle of the first, no score. Cubs and Pirates, bottom of the first, no score. Rockies and Brewers warming up. D-backs 1, Nationals nothing. Braves and Orioles, no score, bottom of the first. Royals 1, Tigers nothing on a Lane Thomas homer, his 10th. And Padres nothing, Marlins nothing. Athletic and Twins are just warming up. Astros and White Sox are going to be warming up. And then that's it for now. And of course, tonight's game, Yankees, Philly, yeah, I was going to say at Yankees at Phillies. That's the 7:20 game tonight. All right. All right. So we just okay. So you got a bat. That's good. That's a start. I mean, like I said, if that was the first one going, then it's gonna go. It's gonna start to happen. It's gonna start happening. Whatever the trade was is well, the little the trades were and everything. It's still gonna happen. Huh? Did I lose subscribers? No. 115. Yeah. Oh, I can remember. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Anyway, they challenged it. The Red Sox challenged it, and they get the strike call, so it's overturned. So right away, twice already, Springer is up. It's 1-1 count. He's 229 average. I just can't understand these averages are so horrible for these batters. You know? Is that a turkey burger I smell?
Nope.
No. Ham sandwich. What is that? Chicken. Right? All right, chicken. 2-1.
You got it.
Ground ball foul. It's 2-2. What's the matter? 2-2. Hold on. 2-2 count. Well, they made the first trade, and Salty gets the first guy in the trade. Boston Red Sox. Now, he's probably going to be there for the next series, right? Still 2-2. I'm still looking to see what right now. I mean, Peralta's pitching today for the Mets, so we'll see if that's his last time pitching for the Mets. Hmm? 2-2 count to Springer, and that's going to be a base hit up the middle. First hit of the game goes to Toronto. Here's my red pen. There we go. First red of the game. I got a new pen here. I gotta take the ball thing off of that. There we go. Boom, boom, boom. Base hit for Springer. It's gonna bring up Varso, who made that nice catch last inning. Batting 247. First pitch is a strike. 7 home runs and 25 RBIs in 92 games this season. Make sure I. Next pitch is swung on and missed. We got an 0-2 count already. So Meade's a young guy, right? I didn't know that much about him. I just saw what he's, when I see him with center fielder, I believe, right? So what are they going to do with Rafaela, right? 467 average, 7 for 15, double and 2 runs scored against the Red Sox in 5 games this season is Varsho. Here comes the pitch, and that's swung on and fouled off. It's still 1-2. I just get curious about with these trades and where you're going to put these other guys, or where they're going to fit them. I'm sure that Salty knows where they're going to put him. That's why I've answered the question. Ground ball right to the pitcher. He throws it to second, to one, back to first. Double play. What a play. Suarez gets the double play. Score that a 1 to, I think it was a 6. Let's see, 1 to 6. Yep, 1 to 6 to 3 double play. Started by the pitcher. I always get worried when a pitcher gets the ball. Somehow they just don't throw it right to. Well, you know, the Mets. You know, I could tell you right away they don't throw it right to the base. But anyway, 2 outs, and it's going to be Okamoto who's batting .226, and he takes a strike call, 0-1. He's 25. That's cool. That's good. That's going to be a ball, 1-1. So I'm sure, 23 home runs this year, 65 RBIs in 102 games this season. He's really basically their long ball threat, Okamoto. But with Mead again, okay, okay, maybe, okay, just want to, yeah, okay. So I was thinking maybe because you guys were talking about Duran, maybe he'll take one of his, if he plays the outfield, you know, can he play like left field or, right, you know what I'm saying? Maybe Duran might be, and that's a strike, 3-2. Because everybody's been saying about Duran. Maybe they're going to try to get rid of him. Who knows? I don't know. You guys know more than me. That's a 3-2 count. Here comes the pitch, and that's going to be a fly ball. A pop-up, actually. Shortstop makes the play, and that retires the side. So, no runs, 1 hit, none left. We're going to the bottom of the second. No score. Yeah, it's going to be something now, with especially when like I said, the Red Sox just started the first of many, probably many small deals too. Probably you never know what's gonna happen, but it's gonna start because and of course, like I said, the Red Sox are going for it, so they're gonna try to bolster everything to get everything they need. So coming up for the Red Sox will be Contreras, Durbin, and Gonzalez. Now, wouldn't you, it's right there in Washington. They were right there. They were right home. They were at home in Washington. I was thinking maybe could have got to the game before the end of the game. Get there before the end of the game and make a pinch hit. You never know, right? If they could do that, I've seen it happen before, but he'll be ready for the next game. Let me take a bite of my chicken sandwich here, people. Mm-hmm. Wilson Contreras takes a ball, 291 average. They got their chief baseball officer, Craig Breslow, in the booth. I can't hear anything, so if you guys are listening to that, you'll know exactly what he's talking about with Boston and why they did what they did. 2-0 count, and that pitch is swung on and missed. It's 2-1. 2-1 count, and that's going to be fly ball. And that's going to be hit right to right field, and that's going to be an out. All right. Oh, what's going on with the 3D? 3D is going nutsy. Come on, what happened? Attempting to reconnect. Of course, you knew 3D is going to have a problem, right? If it's not the TV set, it's got to be 3D. And it's going to be Durbin up, batting 233. I knew for some reason when the 3D didn't come right away the first time, there's got to be something with the system. That's a strike, 0-2. Durbin, like I said, is 233, 10 home runs and 44 RBIs in 96 games. It doesn't matter. I got yous. It's coming, but it's slowly, but something's going on with the connection. Maybe everybody's using 3D now and they just can't handle everybody that's using it. It's always something when new things come out. Anyway, 1-2 count is a ball, 2-2. There it goes. Hello. And it's probably ahead of me, of course. It's always going to be ahead. Two count. That's a ground ball foul. The announcers are shaking their heads, so they must like the thing was going on. Yeah, okay, I know. So you got me, right? Yeah. 2-2 count. Here comes the pitch, and that's going to be a swinging strikeout. Another strikeout for Gosman. Second one, and it's going to bring up Romy Gonzalez. Batting 204. First pitch is swung on and fouled back. 1 home run, 7 RBIs in 16 games this season. Next pitch is swung on and missed. We got a 2-strike count again. I gotta take a bite of my chicken sandwich. That's low. One and two. Next pitch is swung on and fouled off. Still 1-2. 1-2 pitch. And that's going to be a looper over the first base. Oh, Guerrero boots it. That's going to be a base hit. It's going to be, I'm going to give him a base hit on that. He popped it out of his glove, so I think that's going to be a base hit. Home book, I think you're going to give him a base hit on that. Nice try by Guerrero, but it would have been a base hit. First base runner for the Red Sox. And Duran is coming up, 192 batting average. First pitch is swung on and missed. 0-1. 13 homers, 52 RBIs in 96 games this season. Excuse me. Next pitch is swung on and missed. Another 2-strike count. Guzman's got 32 pitches thrown in the the bottom of the second. 0-2 count. Next pitch is outside, 1-2. Low. They check with the third base umpire. He says no swing. It's 2-2 right now. So 2-2. He looks happy, the chief baseball officer for the Red Sox. 2-2 count. He throw to first, and that's back safely. So here we go. That's one disengagement. There's two. If you do not get the third, it's a balk, and they get rewarded the base. And I haven't seen it yet, and I would like to see it, but I haven't seen it. That pitch is swung on, and that's going to be a fly ball right out to the left fielder, and they're going to make the catch, and that's going to end the inning. So, no runs, one hit and one left. We are going to the top of the third with no score here. Coming up for Toronto will be Clement, Jimenez, and Schneider. And I'll check the scoreboard, but I have to have some of my food here. Well, that's a team player right there, Durbin. You don't want to lose him then. Whoa. All right. Excuse me. Checking the scores. The Mets are winning 1-0. Yes, I said that. Yes, I did. Top of the second. Francisco Lindor, RBI single. 1-0. Cubs at Pirates. Bottom of the second. 1-1. Esmel Valdez, his 14th home run I guess that's for Pirates, right? Yep. And for the Cubs, no. Rockies and Brewers just warming up, getting ready to go. D-backs and now the Nationals tied it up 1-1, ended 2. Braves 1, Orioles nothing, and a Dominic Smith, ex-Met, RBI single. And that's in the bottom of the second. Royals 2, Tigers nothing. I told you about Lane Thomas's leadoff home run, and we're going to go back to the game because that's how fast it goes today. And that's a fly ball by Clement, and that's going to be caught by Duran. That's one gone quickly. That's going to bring up Andres Jimenez. He's batting .227, my birthday. 7 home runs, 39 RBIs, and 99 games. Pitches thrown, and Suarez has thrown 32 pitches, top of the third. That's a ball, 1-0. Next pitch is swung on. That's going to be hit. Oh, whoa. Did he? Oh, what? Wow, that thing hit. I thought he caught that, but it hit off the top wall. He looks. Oh, my God. Don't tell me now. Look at this, man. You just talked about. Oh, boy. You just talked about Durbin, right? Oh, that's Durbin. That's Duran, right? That's Duran, this guy. Okay, that's Duran. Never mind. Durbin is the other guy. Duran is this guy. Fly ball. He dove, scraped himself up, and that's going to be a double right there. I thought that was, I got it mixed up, but that's, Jimenez gets a double. He seems all right out there now, Duran. And here's a pitch to Snyder, who's batting 147. Oh, excuse me. Toronto's threatening right now. 3 home runs, 12 RBIs in 51 games. 1-0 count. Here comes the pitch. That's up high. 2-0. 2-0 count. Here comes the pitch. That's up high again. 3-0. Runner on second base. Next pitch is call strike 3-1. On deck, batter is Nathan Lucas. Next pitch is swung on and missed. We got 3-2 count right now. Three-two pitch coming from Suarez. And that's going to be a call strike 3. He looked at that one. Big strikeout right there. That's his 3rd strikeout. And here comes Lukes, who struck out his first. Lukes, the first time struck out. He's about to throw his 40th pitch to Lukes. And that's swinging, missed. 0-1. Pitch is swung on and missed. We got a 2-strike count again. No score, top of the 3rd. The rubber game of the series. Who's gonna win it? We're gonna check that after this inning. When the 4th comes, before the 4th, we'll check the poll, see who's rooting for who, and that's the only way I find out. I know that my man Salty right there is a Red Sox fan, and I know that. I just know that. And that's going to be a ball, 2-2. But I find out from the poll where where everybody's leaning to. On deck is Vladimir Guerrero Jr. We got a 2-2 count here. Here comes the pitch, and that's 3-2. Toronto has 1 ABS challenge left, and Boston has 2. This is going to be the 6th pitch in the sequence coming up. And that's a foul ball. Runner goes back to second. Still 3-2. Here comes a pitch, and that's going to be strikeout looking again. Struck him out. So no runs, 1 hit and 1 left. Going to the bottom of the third, there's still no score here. Coming up for the Red Sox. Monasterio, Narvaez, and Yoshida. Coming up for the... Will be coming up. Okay, so there we go with that. Strike 3, you're right. Yeah, he's looking pretty good there. Was that 4 strikeouts, I believe? All right, so we got... Have some more of my chicken sandwich. As they show a crispy chicken sandwich from Chili's on TV. I tell you, some of these trade rumors are weird. I'll get to one of them. Anyway, brings up Monasterio, takes the strike call, 0-1. He's batting .250. Low and outside, 1-1. Straight up trade. Andrew Monasterio, 5 home runs, 18 RBIs in 63 games. Somebody said straight up trade Lindor for Jimenez. I said, wait a minute, we had Jimenez. And we traded Jimenez for Lindor to Cleveland. What are we doing here? And I'm sure that the Blue Jays would take that in a heartbeat, but the Mets would not. 1-2 count. You know what I'm saying? Where are these trades coming from? People reaching for this stuff. 1-2. You know that Lindor would. I mean, the Blue Jays would definitely jump on that. 1-2 pitch, and that's going to be a fly ball. It's going to be off the monster, bounced up, thrown it up. He'll be back on first. I think we did this last time with him. Anyway, remember Monasterio got the last time I saw this, the last time I did a game, he had 2 hits. He got thrown out at second, and he stayed at first. Same thing. So far, he's gotten hits. He's getting hits, man. He hits that green monster. So it's a single. And Narvaez will be coming up. Narvaez batting .198. Guzman just threw his 40th pitch in the bottom of the third. And that's a... he's got an 8-game hitting streak, Andrew Monasterio. So it's 1-0 to Narvaez. Now it's... Next pitch is swung on and missed. It's 1-1. 3 home runs, 9 RBIs in 57 games for Carlos Narvaez. A little bit of action in for Boston on base. There's a bunt. He bunts it out front. The pitcher gets it, and he throws it right to first. I thought he was going to throw it over him, but he did get the out. That is a sacrifice. So we'll put that as a sacrifice. Runner on second base. I thought for sure the pitcher was going to throw it a little bit higher, but did not. Yoshida, who flied out or popped out. Is 0 for 1 and pitches a ball, 1-0. Something happening. Boston trying to ground ball right to first, and that's going to be an easy out. Runner goes to third now. And it's going to be Rafaela who flew out, and Varsho made a great play in center field. Varsho or whatever his name, Varsho. Runner on third base now for Boston. Who's going to get the first runs of the game? Strike call. 0-1. Next pitch is a foul out of play. 2-strike count again. Get a lot of those today. 2-strike counts a lot today. Yeah, I know, Salty. I said that before. I was like, wow, Lindor, he couldn't get the... That's ball, 1-2. Remember I told you last night I was going to check the game, see if the Mets could come back? They came back and got 3 runs, and Lindor was up in the 9th, and I'm like, he can't. He won't hit it. And he didn't. He struck out. He gets the RBI today. You don't get it yesterday when they could have made it a rubber game today. But thanks for the... You should thank them, because I was going to do that game if they got the rubber game for today. But they did not. So that's when I decided that I was going to spin off, and this is what happened. And that's a foul ball down the first base line. It's still 2-2. So you should thank Lindor for that I didn't do the Met game today. Because, I'm trying to see if my team can do something, and they didn't do it. So they're probably gonna get swept today. No, but you know what? No, I should correct myself, because Sunday I told you that the Mets win every game this month. So far, 3 games were in Sunday, and the Mets won all 3. And that's a foul ball again. Yeah, right. Thank you. With runners in scoring possession, he's batting .279. 2 outs or less. .279, Rafaela. Rafaela. Here comes the pitch, and that's going to be a ground ball right past the first baseman. That's going to be the first runs of the game. Rafaela comes through. RBI for Rafaela. It's 1-0 Boston. I just read that stat. Next thing I know, boom. Right past the first baseman. They held him to a single. Guerrero never got a glove on it. But nice play, I guess, by the outfielder, because he got that in, and Rafaela's on first. So it's 1-0, and it's going to bring up Abreu. He struck out his first time up, and a foul ball, 0-1. Don't forget, after this inning, we'll check the polls, see who's going to win this series. Or this rubber game. Next pitch is out. Oh, that's a high strike. Wow. Outside. 0-2. Abreu didn't bother. He just looked and said, all right. 0-2 count. Here comes the pitch. Outside. This time you can't call a strike, and that was way outside. 1-2 pitch coming. Swung on and fouled off. Still 1-2. On deck is Wilson Contreras. One-two pitch is swung on, and that is gonna go out of play in the left field stands. You guys got games tomorrow against the A's. Red Sox against the A's. 4 games. Did I say 4 games? Yeah, 4 games. Starting tomorrow. 1-2 pitch coming. And that's low. 2-2. Now, those games, I mean, if you're playing against the A's, you got to take 3 out of 4. If you're lucky, you might be able to sweep them, but nothing less than 3 out of 4, guys. Next pitch is swung on and fouled back again. Abreu working the pitcher, almost going to be the 60th pitch he's going to be thrown, and he's in only the bottom of the 3rd. So Guzman won't be around. Oh God. Thank you. Won't be around for long. Oh boy. And that's a call, strike 3. And gets out of the inning. Hold on. But the Red Sox score 1 to make it 1-0 going to the 4th inning. All right, so what we got? They had 1 hit, 2 hits, 1 run, and 1 left on. All right, so coming up in the 4th will be Guerrero, Kirk, right? Guerrero, Kirk, and Springer. And now let's check the poll. See who's actually rooting for who. Well, we got 11 votes. I do appreciate the votes. Wow, we got the Red Sox. And, well, first of all, we got the Blue Jays got 9%. And then the Red Sox, 91%. I don't think I've ever had a poll that's that much difference. Well, it's early. I mean, we got one more. We got the 8th. We'll do it at the 8th inning and see what happens, see if it changes or not. But right now, the Red Sox are winning that game 1-0. So, and the poll. So we'll see. Yeah, that would be fun. That AAA stadium, man. I've seen a lot of when you watch games and like bombs go out, like it's bombing it out of there. Home runs galore. You figure if the A's, if they, they're young, but I'm thinking next year, right? Is it, or a couple of years? Is it Vegas? I guess. I don't know if there's a stadium there they're making them for them. I have no clue. But yeah, that's almost like when isn't that like when the Blue Jays played in Buffalo? Oh my God, that was a beautiful stadium to crack home runs out of. First pitch to Guerrero is a ball. Guerrero struck out looking. Again with this thing. High strike call, 1-1. All right, it's back. Man, they're having problems. They're having problems with the. They gotta be. 1-1 count. And that's a ball. 2-1. What are you gonna do? I don't know. 2-1 count, and that's gonna be fouled back. 2-2. Again with Suarez with these 2-strike counts. How many he's got? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 strikeouts he's got. In 3, 2. Next pitch is swung on and fouled back. I really don't know. This 3D, man. This 3D. Oh, okay. So it's going to be a long time. Okay. And in the bullpen, 2 pitchers warming up for the Boston. Giovanni Moran and Greg Weishart. Moran. I got to put that little accent thing on it. And that pitch is swung on, and that's going to be a strikeout. And why in the world would you take him out? Is he on the IL or something? Was he on the IL? That's another strikeout. Second time Guerrero has gone down. That's his 5th strikeout. Yeah, that thing is not even working right. Kirk is 0 for 1. He flew out. First pitch is a strike call. I mean, he only has, let's see. He lined out. He has 53 pitches thrown. Something must be up. They must not want him to go long, or I don't know. Next pitch is up high. Is it back? It's like everybody's running off the field over there. No, it's not. That's so weird, man. What is going on with the 3D today? If it's not the TV or the weather, it's now the MLB 3D. 1-1 count. Let me see if I hit the refresh button. Oh boy, if I do that. Let me see. Hold on. 1-1 count, and that's going to be swung on. And that's going to be a base hit over the shortstop. Try to get it, but out of his reach. That's a base hit for Kirk. Shortstop try to jump for that. He's out of his reach. Here comes Springer, who's 1 for 1 with a single. Hold on, this is. I'm gonna try to I just hit the reboot, the reload button and see what happens. I don't. Pitch is swung on. That's gonna be a base hit over the second baseman's head, and Kurt stops at second. That's 2 hits in a row. Maybe they knew something I don't know, because they had two pitchers warming up. Barso coming up. He hit 2 double plays last time up. That's weird, because they had 2 lefty and a righty warming for the Red Sox before the strikeout. Now all of a sudden there's 2 hits, and they had to call the bullpen and see who's ready. So don't worry about this 3D right now. It's a freaking Springer. Yeah, right. He's gonna start hitting now. You're right. Yeah, this 3D is going nuts, man. I hit the reload button and the refresh button, and now it's like, hello. It's coming back, but who knows what's going on. First pitch to Varso is a strike call. Yeah, come on. Toronto threatening. It's a 1-1 count. Yeah, went back. It went back to the other way, because I guess the 3Ds. Let's see if they bring it back up. They may say, "Sorry, 3D no work today." Ground ball. That could be a double play again. There's 1 over the second. No, they can only get the force at second. Slowly hit, but they get the out. Runners at first and third now. Fielder's choice. It's going to bring up Okamoto. He popped out. Hold on, is that 3D back? I can't see it. There it goes. Let's press the button. Suarez about to throw his 60th pitch in the top of the 4th, but it looks like they're just waiting for some reason. One more batter maybe. Okamoto pops up, and it's out of play. He could have used that right there. Okamoto, like I said, popped out in the second. And see, something's going on. Attempting to reconnect. Something's not right. I do apologize, guys. I don't have nothing to do with that 3D. It's going to be 1-1 count. We got an overload on the 3D. Up. They're back. Yeah, well, Okamoto is up. There you go. He's probably ahead of me again. Yeah, of course. No, I'm actually. 2-1 count. Nope. Spinning around. It's spinning again. Oh, well. We make do with what we have. 2-1 count. That swung on. Ooh, out of play. Left. Ooh, man, he hit that pretty high up there. Third deck. Is there a third deck or second deck in that stadium? I couldn't count it. I think it was second deck. Not too. Now my TV's going wacky. What's going on here? All right, we're back. It's got a 2-2 count on Okamoto. Runners on first and third. It's 1-0. Top of the fourth, Boston. That's going to be a call, strike 3. He looked at it. How do you look at the last? I mean, I don't understand why nobody protects plate anymore. Wow. That's probably the last. I think that's it for Suarez, I think, because they had them both warming up. Anyway, no runs, 2 hits and 2 left. We're going to the bottom of the fourth, 1-0 Boston. Man, I tell you, a lot of players. That's why they have the averages so low, man. They're just looking at the pitches now. Not swinging, not protecting the plate anymore, most of them. Coming up for Boston will be Contreras, Durbin, and Gonzalez. Let me just finish this. I gotta finish. Oh, okay. So he was on the IL. Okay, I got you. Oh, boy. What I got to go through, man, being a Mets fan. Dodgers 2, Mets 1. I knew that was going to happen. Well, how'd they get their runs? A double by Ohtani, Alfonso, and Freeman. So who got the RBIs? Muncy, of course. Muncy and Freeman, of course. Of course, Muncy and Freeman get the RBIs. Mets are losing 2-1, bottom of the third. Cubs are getting blasted, 7-4 now. Ryan O'Hearn hits a grand slam for the Pirates, his 17th home run of the year. Brewers 3, Rockies nothing. The Mariners at Rangers, top of the first, no score. D-backs 3, Nationals 2. Geraldo Perdomo, solo home run, his 8th. And we're going back to the game. And first pitch to Wilson Contreras is a ball. And Wilson he flew out his first time up. Next pitch is low and outside. 2-0. Next pitch is a strike call. 2-1. Two-one pitch. That's low. 3-1. 3-1 pitch is going to be fouled back. Oh, it's actually fair? Is that fair? Oh, no. It looked like they were running towards the foul pole there. The Pinsky pole, right? Nope. It's 3-2. Maybe we may have turned around to that pole, you know? Well, pretty close, too. Wait. That's a weird looking shot they had there. Okay, 3-2 pitch. Inside, and he walked them. First walk given up by Guzman. He brings up Durbin, who struck out his first time up. Yeah, that was a weird angle. I thought for sure that might have went out of the park, but the way they showed the camera, that's a ball. 1-0. Pitches swing and miss. 1-1. One count. That's going to be a ground ball foul, so it's a 1-2 right now. He's about to throw his 70th pitch in the bottom of the fourth, his 70th pitch of the game. Next pitch is swung on, and that's going to be a bloop over the first baseman's head, and that's going to be a base hit. Contreras was going to go to third, but he did not. He held up. Runners on first and second. Here comes Boston. Yeah, that was it. They were giving a handshake to Suarez when he came on. So he's done. 4 innings pitched, 4 hits, 6 strikeouts. So that's it for him. So there'll definitely be a pitcher coming in for Suarez. But right now it's first and second, and Gonzalez he has a single in his first at bat. He's going to be in a bunted situation. He bunts it. Guzman tags him out, gets the out. So it's a sacrifice bunt. Runners move up to second and third. Nice sacrifice right there. It's going to bring up Duran. He flew out his first time up. Got a chance to get some more runs here. Widen their lead. Here comes the pitch. It's outside for a ball. 1-0. Next pitch is swung on, and that's going to be over the second baseman's head. That's going to be 1 run scoring. And second run scores. It's now 3-0. 2 RBIs for Duran. Just like that. It all started with that walk. Oh, those walks, they kill. It's going to bring up Monasterio, who singled his first time up. Throw to first. He's back safely, so 1 disengagement. He gets 2, of course. He has 14 steals and 16 attempts this season. And there's a pitch to Monastero. Here's a fly ball, center field, and gets it back in, and no advancement. So 2 outs. Brings up Navarez, who sacrificed his first time up. And that's a strike 0-1. Here comes the pitch. That's going to be a ball. 1-1. One count. That's going to be swung on and missed. We got a 1-2 count right now. One-two pitch coming. That's going to be swung on, and he struck him out. But the Red Sox score 2 more and now lead 3-0 at the end of 4. Going to the, getting ready to go to the 5th inning. So let's see what we got. We got a strikeout. We got 1 hit, 2 hit. So 2 runs on 2 hits and 1 left on. So coming up for Blue Jays will be Clement, Jimenez, and Schneider. Yep. Oh. Definitely be a new pitcher. For Boston. Bottom of the 4th, Braves take a 2-0 lead over the Orioles. Royals 3-0. Bottom of the 4th over the Tigers. Marlins 3-0 over the Padres. Kyle Stowers hit a solo home run, his 13th. Twins take a 3-0 lead over the Athletics. Astros and White Sox are tied at 2. Munetaka Murakami he homered on his bobblehead day, 21st of the year. Reds at Cardinals. Cardinals 1-0. And that's it. Going back to the game. New pitcher, Greg Weiser. 2-2 record, 4.24 ERA, 12 walks, 37 strikeouts. First pitch to Clement, who's 0-1, who's 0 for 1 with a fly out. It's a strike call. Next pitch is swung on and missed, 0-2. And 2 count. So you don't like him, okay. We'll see what happens. Oh, here we go again with the 3D. It was working fine, then all of a sudden it's gone again. Yeah, I mean, you never know. He might have a good game. Swung on and struck him out. There you go. You got your first strikeout. First out of the inning. First strikeout for Weishaupt. Bring up Andres Jimenez. He doubled his first time up. First pitch is a bunt. Out of play. In the stands. 0-1. Yeah. Oh. Thank you, Vortel. I'll add you. So it's an 0-2 count. I don't think that 3D is going to be working, guys. They must have a lot of problems going on there because it's still up. As I say that, it's working again. Anyway, that's going to be a loop. Oh, over the shortstop's head. And that's going to be another hit for Jim. Yeah. You know what? Maybe the Mets should take that deal. Get Jimenez back. Give Lindor. Because he's been hitting now all of a sudden. It's going to bring up Schneider. He's 0 for 1. Struck out looking. First pitch is a strike. 0-1. Hmm. 0-1 count. That's gonna be a. The runner was going, but foul tip. 0-2. Jimenez was going. 0-2 count on Schneider. Comes a pitch, and that's swung on. That's going to hit the center field, and it's going to make the catch. Runner stays at second. First, I'm sorry. That's 2 outs. Going to bring up Lukes, who struck out twice actually in the bullpen for the Boston Red Sox. Is Tyrone Guerrero, right-handed pitcher, warming up. He's the one that throws over 100 miles an hour for sliders, I think. Yeah, he does sliders, I believe it. Anyway, Lukes is up. First pitch is a ball outside. 1-0. Hopefully he doesn't want to strike out a third time for that sombrero. And then you want to avoid a fourth strikeout for the golden sombrero. So he's on his way that way. A ground ball. Slowly hit to the pitcher. He flips it up to first, and that is the inning. So a quick, well, not a quick one, but no runs, 1 hit and 1 left. And we are going to the bottom of the 5th. 3-0 Boston. Score that at 1. Keep putting them up. 1-3 put out. There we go. Coming up for Boston will be the top of the lineup. Yoshida, Rafaela, and Abreu. Well, every time I go look at the game, it gets worse. 3-1 Dodgers, top of the fourth. So really, is he still pitching? Yeah, Peralta's been terrible for the Mets. Terrible. He's been terrible for the Mets. And I wouldn't mind just, whoever wants him, take him. So now I'm having second thoughts about, I don't think Milwaukee even wants him. Unless he's just doing this until he gets traded. I don't know, because a guy that came in with the way he, was so touted by the Milwaukee, and then all of a sudden now he hasn't done anything with the Mets. Disappointment, like everybody else. Guzman, this next pitch will be his 80th. And it's going to be Yoshida, who's 0 for 2 today. First pitch was a ball. The second pitch is going to be right to the left fielder for an out. So, one gone. Rafaela, who is 1 for 2 with an RBI. Last time up. RBI single. Guzman this might be his last inning. Strike 1, 0-1. Depends. If they're gonna let him come out in the next inning. Next pitch is swung on and missed. A foul back. I'm sorry. 0-2. Count. That's going to be swung on and second base over the first. That's going to be a quick out. Score it 4-3. 2 outs. Brings up Abreu, who struck out twice today. Boston 3, Toronto nothing. Bottom of the 5th. Rubber game of the series. Winner takes the series. That's a foul ball out of play. He too is trying to avoid the sombrero 3 strikeout game. 1-1 count. Next pitch is swung on, and that's going to be right to the second baseman and over the first. And that'll complete the play, and that'll be the end of the inning. Score that 4-3. So no runs, no hits, none left. We are going to the 6th inning. 3-0 Boston. Coming up will be Vlad Guerrero Jr., Kirk, and Springer. And maybe not Weissar, maybe that other guy who throws the sliders like 102 or 3 miles per hour, which is exciting. Yeah. Just finishing up my Oh, yep. Here comes Guerrero, the new pitcher, the third one of the night, day, and that's a fly ball by the other Guerrero, and that's an out. So Vlad Guerrero flies out, and the other Guerrero, Tyrone, a 1-1 record, 2.35 ERA, walks 2, strikeouts 28, and a whip of 1.00. He already got one out. I didn't see the first pitch. I know he's 100-something miles. Kirk is up, 99 mile per hour. Kirk is 1 for 2 with a single. His last time up. It's 1-0. They challenged it, and that's going to be a strike. So the Boston Red Sox still have their 2 challenges left. So it's 0-1 now. Timeout. Here comes a pitch, and that's going to be swung on and fouled off. 0-2. 0-2 pitch. Mm-hmm. 0-2 pitch coming. That's going to be a foul down the right field line. Out of play. Oh, 2 count. Swung on, and that's going to be right past the first baseman. Another base hit for Kirk. 2 for 2. Brings up George Springer, who's actually 2 for 2 today with 2 singles. Here comes a pitch. Swung on and missed. Strike 1. He hasn't got it up there yet. It's 92 mile an hour, that slider. 0-1. I know it's the guy that gets it, right? What's his number? Yeah, the 41 guy, yeah. 1-1. Not today. He's not doing it today. He's relaxing. He's saying, I'm relaxing. Oh, there it goes again. MLB having problems with their system. That pitch is a strike call. That's 100 mile an hour. The first one of the day, 100 mile per hour. 1-2 count. One and two. Here comes a pitch, and that's going to be swung on, and that's going to be popped up, playable for the second baseman. And that'll be an out. Kirk's lucky he got back. I don't know where he thought that pitch was going to go. He was right in front of the, almost in front of the middle of the, going to second. And he got back. Dalton Varso grounded into a double play. Fielder's choice. 0 for 2. First pitch. Low. 102-mile-an-hour sinker. There it is. I told you, the sinker guy. I knew it. 102 mile an hour. Just revving it up, baby. Rev it up. Next pitch. Low again. 100. He took 2 miles off that. He said, I'm taking 2 miles off. 2-0 count. Top of the 6th. Man on first. 2-0. 3-0 Boston. Here comes the pitch. Outside, 101 mile an hour at 3-0. On deck batter, Kazuma Okamoto. .30 count. A low for 100 mile an hour walk. First walk given up by Guerrero. First and second now. A little bit of a threat going on here. Tying run at the plate in Okamoto, who's 0 for 2 today. Lined out and struck out. Well, yeah. Popped out, struck out. Somebody getting warm in the bullpen. Getting warm in the Boston Red Sox bullpen. Like I said, if they connect, this guy supplies the power. Just meet the ball and bang, that thing's gone. And a guy that can do it has got 23 home runs this season. Here comes the first pitch. And that's going to be outside for a 92 mile an hour slider. So it's 1-0. He said, yeah, cut it down a little bit. One-on count. That's low for 100 mile an hour. 2-0 so far. 6 pitches out of the strike zone. Can't find the strike zone right now. He was doing so well, and all of a sudden he gave that walk. 2-0 count. Then comes the pitch, and that's a high. That's pop. That's 100 mile an hour, but that's going right to the right fielder, and that will retire the side. Okay. So, no runs, 1 hit, and 2 left. Going to the bottom of the 6th, 3-0 Boston. That's cool, man. So he's got the most. So he's beating that other guy in Detroit, right? I forgot his name. Coming up will be Wilson Contreras, Durbin, and Gonzalez. And do I want to check this scoreboard? Oh, God. Let's see. Well, it's still... Wait a minute. That's a long... Well, it's the end of the 4th. It's 3-1 still Dodgers. Pirates 8, Cubs 4. That's the bottom of the 6th. Valdez Scanlon, 14 home run. Ross is first. I get that might be his major league. O'Hearn is 17th. These are all Pirate home runs. O'Hearn got the grand slam for his home run. Brewers 3-0 over the Rockies. Top of the 5th. Rangers 1, Mariners 0. End of 2. Nationals now are beating the D-backs 6-4, top of the sixth. C. Abrams, second home of the game. He hit one yesterday, I believe. So now that's 3 in 2 games, I believe. I think I called it yesterday, right? Yeah. And there you go. Let's go back to the game. And Guzman's still in there. Contreras is 0 for 1, and that's a strike call. In the bullpen, warming up is Brandon Fisher, right-handed pitcher for Toronto. Contreras also walked, so pitches swung on and missed, 0-2. Oh-2 count, and that swung on and missed, another strikeout. You wouldn't think Toronto was losing by 3 with all this what he's doing. Cal Durbin 1 for 2, a single in the fourth and a run scored. He's about to throw his 90th pitch of the game, and there's a ball. 1-0. This is probably definitely his last inning. Next pitch is swung on and fouled back. 1-1. One count is up high. 2-1. Next pitch is did he go? First base umpire says no swing. 3-1. On deck batter Roman Gonzalez. 3-1 count. That's going to be a ground ball. Second base, a shortstop over to first. Score that a 6-3 put out. 2 outs. What did they show me? Gonzalez is 1 for 1. That's a strike call. Swinging, 0-1. Single and a sac bunt. 0-1 pitch. That's a foul ball, 0-2. Pitch. That's a ball. 1-2. Swung on and missed. And that ends the inning. No runs, no hits, none left. We are going to the top of the 7th. Boston 3, Toronto nothing. Coming up for the Blue Jays, Clement, Jimenez, and Schneider. And probably maybe Guerrero again? I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it doesn't look like. I mean, they came off that World Series loss, but I don't. Guerrero's not the player he usually is, and maybe that could be their problem. That having their. Is he a captain for that team? I'm not even sure. And then they didn't have what's his name half the year, right? Kirk wasn't there half the year. He played like 30 games right now so far. It was a little bit more. 2-0 Braves over the Orioles. Top of the 6th. Royals 3, Tigers nothing. Bottom of the 5th. Marlins 3, Padres 1. Bottom of the 6th. New pitcher is Justin Slayton for the Red Sox. He throws a cutter, a four-seam sweeper, sinker, and a curveball. He uses the cutter and the four-seam more than any other pitchers. That's the 4th pitcher of the game for Boston. Coming up is Clement. He's 0 for 2. He just took a swing on a strike. Missed. Fly out and a strikeout. Next pitch is outside. 1-1. Oh, there it goes again. I apologize, guys, about the 3D. This is the first time ever since I used it. He's 1-4, and I didn't see his ERA. I'm sorry. Ground ball right to second, shortstop, and he throws him out at first. Why can't I figure that at the shortstop? That's a shortstop, Bill. What are you doing? You keep making a mistake there. Yep. Got a problem with my system. There we go. 6-3 put out. Brings up Jimenez, who is 2 for 2, a double and a single. And like I said, if he wants to be traded now, he could take him. Lindor hasn't even done that. 2 hits in a game. That's going to be a strike call up high. 0-1. I can see, yeah, I mean, And that ball is fouled back, 0-2. Oh, yeah, I mean, they're right there, too, in that wild card area. Red Sox are the second lowest Major League Baseball team with ERA of 3.07. Yankees are 3.01. And then, of course, the Braves are after them. They're third, the Braves. So 1-2 count, and there goes the 3D. I ain't know what's going on with that thing, baby. System overload. System overload. Foul ball. You guys don't need the 3D. You got me, right? And on deck is a pinch hitter, I believe. I don't know who that is. They didn't show me the name. And there's a ground ball, and that's going to be right to first. Easy play for Contreras, and that's 2 gone. This game's moving right along. Moving right along. And then a pinch hitter for Schneider is going to be... I don't even know who that name is. What is that? Pinaggio. Oh, boy. Pinaggio. I got the hyphen on the end. Pinago. All-time save leaders. Franco is 7th. Billy Wagner is 8th. And although... Araldis. I was trying to get the name out. Chapman is right behind those two. So, Yo Hendrick is batting .263 average, 5 home runs and 20 RBIs in 55 games for the Blue Jays. First pitch was a ball, and the next pitch was a swinging strike, 1-1. So Schneider's out. Stretch it out. His name is Strikeout, right? And that's a strike 1 and 2. Oh, I'm sure he's coming in if this game is close. I'm sure he's coming in. He's sitting in, he's doing his ritual stuff, so, you know, before game stuff. 1-2 count. And that's going to be swung on and missed, and that is the inning. That's the first strikeout for Slayton. So no runs, no hits, none left. We are going to go to the 7th inning and take a stretch. My favorite time. Coming up for the Red Sox. Monasterio, Narvaez, and Yoshida. But we're going to take a little stretch. And I still haven't got time to download the full version, but we got 3 times. That is not it. That's not it. That's not it. Oh my God. That's 1. I'm blind. I can't see. That's 2. And 1 more for the stretch run. Yeah. All right. Get the 7th inning stretch out of the way. And after that inning, we'll check this. We'll check the poll again. See what's going on there now. Top of the 6th, in Citi Field, Dodgers 3, Mets 1. Peralta's no longer in the game. Looking for another loss. Pirates 8, Cubs 4, bottom of the 7th. I told you before, Rhino Hearn hit a grand slam home run. Brewers 3, Rockies 1, top of the 4th. Mariners 1, Rangers 1, bottom of the 3rd. And we'll go back to the game. First pitch to Duran. And who's the pitcher now? Is it still? No, it's a new pitcher. Who's that? Because Kevin Gausman is no longer in the game, so give me who it is. The Red Sox challenge, and that's a ball, so they keep their challenges. They have 2 left. And that's, who's this pitcher? Brandon Fisher, 3-3 record, ERA of 3.83, walks 25, strikeouts 52. And that's a ball. First pitch was a ball because they turned it over. And that's going to be a strike swinging. Foul ball, 1-1. So Pinaggio is now in left field. Yo Hendrick. Next pitch is swung on, and that is fouled out of play. 1-2. Two-run single in the 4th for Duran. I'm probably definitely going to do that. Well, if it gets over pretty quick, I might even do that Angel game. See Mike Trout. But I was going to, in the bullpen, we got Garrett Whitlock and Ryan Watson, both right-handers for Boston. So they want to like clean out their relievers. That's going to be a ball, 3-2. 3-2 pitch. Swung on, and that's ground ball. Base hit past the second baseman. Second hit for Duran. And it's going to bring up Monasterio, who's 1-2, 1 for 2, a single and a flyout, and that's a ball. 1-0. Next pitch, he's going to go on it, and I think he's going to get him out. He said safe. He stole the base. Boy, that pitch looked like it was right. I mean, Kirk threw that right there, but somehow, wonder what happened. It's like he didn't get him. He didn't. Well, anyway, 2-0 count. Stolen base 15 for Jarrett Duran. Runner on second base. Here comes the pitch, and that's going to be low for a ball. 3-1, 3-0. Monasterio singled in the third and a run scored. It's 1 for 2. 3-0 pitch coming. Low. We're going to walk him. Here we go. Here we go. Red Sox threatening again. New pitcher Fisher coming in. Gives up a single and a walk, and now he's going to pitch to Narvaez. 0 for 1, Narvaez. And he's in a bunting situation. He bunts it up, and it's foul. Kirk tried to get it. Oh, 1. Sacrifice bunt in the third. Here comes the pitch. He's bunting again. He bunts it down the third base line. He's going to pick it up, and he bare hands it over to first. Nice play there. But sacrifice successful. Second time he did it today. Second and third. 1 out. Man. I know guys that can't even do it once. He did it twice. So right away, Boston. And that's it for the pitcher. He's going out. Bye-byes. They traded. They just took him right out. Yeah, give me that. Give me that ball. Oh, man. Oh, 3D looks like it's back again. I don't know if it's going to stay. Hey, if it's your first time here, I would just like you to, I ask you to just hit the like button and hit that subscribe. It's free. I do appreciate it. And let me know what team you're rooting for. Thank you. Salty tells me he's a Red Sox fan. I knew that. Foxy was a Met fan, but no longer. She just roams the baseball field. Who's coming in for Fisher? Who's that now? Yeah, I saw that earlier, Salty, about the kid Abrams. He's going to be real. I mean, tell you right now, the Nationals got gold with those two, Abrams and Wood. Boy, I would love to have them too. Most definitely. Coming in to pitch is Little. That's what it says, Little. And a pinch hitter is Jones. So we got a pinch hitter, a new pitcher, and a pinch hitter. Little to Jones. Jones is up. They're going to challenge the first pitch. It was called a ball. And they only have one challenge left because they lost it by, and they got it back. They still have the back. I was going to say that Kirk lost it the first one, and now he got it back. So he got one still. And Little, do they know? No. 0-2, 17.61 ERA, 9 strikeouts and 8 walks. Wow, I don't know. And that's a strike swing and a foul ball, 0-2. So, boy, they put a guy who's at 17. Jahmai Jones is 147 average, 3 home runs and 9 RBIs, 62 games with the Red Sox. So there you have it. 0-2 count to Jones. Swung on, and that ball is hit pretty deep. It's going to go up, off the, not the Green Monster, the side over there, and that's going to be a 2-run. Wow, when you saw that ERA, man, that's not a good thing. You put a guy who's got a 17-something ERA in there. It's now his 3rd double of the season. It's now 5-0 Boston. I'm sorry, but I wouldn't have put that guy in the game. No way. Not when there is runners in scoring position. But he did, and a double, and 2 more runs score, and now it's 5-0. And here comes Rafaela, who is 1 for 3, and that's a strike swinging foul. He has an RBI, Rafaela, in the 3rd. But yeah, I'm sorry, guys. When I see guys like that, 17 ERA, something's not right there. That's an 0-2 count right now. In the bullpen, Ryan Watson warming up for the Red Sox. He definitely, to me, that was no good. I don't care about this bringing him in after having a bad day or something like that. No, sorry. And that's strike out. He struck him out. First strikeout for him. 2 outs. And it brings up Willer Abreu. He's 0 for 3. He's got 2 strikeouts, so you got to watch out for that 3rd strikeout. You don't want that. That's going to be a strike call. And a stolen base by Jones. He's now over at 3rd. He stole it right from the pitcher. The pitcher looked back at him and still didn't throw it to 3rd. I mean, come on. 0-1 pitch is now fouled back. 0-2. His first stolen base this season for Jones. Yeah, that's what it was. The wall ball. Yeah, you got it. And that pitch is swung on. That's going to be off the wall. Yes, it is. That's off the wall. And then it's a double, and it's now 6-0. Another wall ball. A double. His 22nd W of the year. It's now 6-0. Boston. I'm telling you, you put a guy who's 17 ERA. What are you doing? That guy should have been shipped down to the minors. I'm sorry, guys. You can't do this. You can't have this. If you're trying to make a playoff, you can't have guys like this. I'm sorry. He may have been good another time, but not there. Contreras is 0 for 2, walk in the fourth and a run scored, and he just swung at a pitch 0-1. Runner on second base. It just got blown open. 3 runs scored after he came in the game. And it won't be charged to him, and that's 0-2 now. It won't. The 2 runs won't be charged to him, but the other one should be the last one. 0-2 count, and that's going to be swung on. And it's going to be ground ball right to second, over to first, and that is going to be your inning. But 3 runs score, and it's now 5-0 Boston going into the 8th inning. Yo, I know, Salty, but I thought you meant the other wall ball that was at the other side, not the green monster. The other one hit off the small wall over there. I don't know what they call that over there. And then I thought maybe you, and I said, wait a minute, you know what? Maybe Salty's ahead of me. But that's it. They scored 3 runs. Scored 3 runs on 1, 2, 3 hits. And leave 1. So we're going to the 8th inning, like I said. 5-0 Boston. Coming up for the Blue Jays will be the top of the order, Lukes, Guerrero, and Kirk. Now let's check that poll. Yeah, I mean, come on. Would you put, seriously, Salty, would you put a guy like that on your, you can't do that. You know, I mean, you can't put a guy that's got a 17+ ERA in a game where you're supposed to be fighting for playoff chances. I'm sorry. All right, here we go. Let's see what we got. Well, it didn't go any further, guys. We got 13 votes, which I appreciate. We just got 2 more, I guess. 15% Blue Jays. They brought it up. And the Red Sox, 85%. So they brought it down. But still, the Red Sox are winning that also. But we'll check it at the end of the game, see what happens, what the final is. And yeah, I mean, that gets me nuts. You put a guy like that in the game, and you're trying to fight for a playoff. You can't say, well, he'll be doing better. So Watson's in the game, my dear Watson. 1-0 record. It didn't tell me his ERA, but Watson's in the game for the Red Sox. It's going to be the 5th pitcher. Probably going to close it out because I don't think they don't need a closer. It's 6-0. And it's going to be Lukes, who's 0 for 3. First pitch was a strike. Next pitch was a foul ball, so it's 0-2 right now. That's just bad. That's bad coach. That's bad managing right there. Putting a guy in that should not be in. Why do you think his record? Why do you think his ERA is 17, guys? And that's a ground ball right to second, over to first. That's 1 gone. 4-3. 4-3 put out. It's going to bring up Guerrero, who is 0 for 3, 2 strikeouts. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, but Watson's is a manageable for, he can, that's, but 17, right away something's going to happen with a 17. That's 1-0 to Guerrero. He's got to look out for that 3 strikeout one. Well, he'll get the sombrero. And that pitch is swung on, and that's popped up. Playable catcher? No, out of play. You know what I'm saying? I would not have, I'm sorry, if I was the manager, this is my opinion, guys. If I was the manager, no way would he be up in the majors with a 17. So he's got problems. You got to get, you can't fix them here. You got to fix them in the minors. Not here. Not where it counts the most. 1-1 count. Pitches swung on and fouled back. Fouled off. It's 1-2. Especially this time of year when you're fighting for playoff or trying to get to the playoff, say. Do they have it? No, I don't think they have an off day, do they? I think everybody's playing. I mean, I got to look. I don't know. I mean, I know that Boston. No, I think. No, Toronto was the one that had. I saw their schedule because it's on a Toronto station, so they don't have an off day. They go right to it. But still, come on. You got guys down at minor leagues that you can bring up. There's no excuses for this. I'm sorry. And that's a fly ball. Right fielder's going to make the catch, and that's 2 gone. Remember, Salty, he's been there, so they know he has that, so they should have just put him down in the minors. Say, listen, work on it. You'll come back, but work on it. Kirk is 2 for 3. Singled his last 2 times up. Here comes the pitch, and that's going to be a strike call. 0-1. Like I said, you know what I'm saying? No way that he should be in there when you need to stop the bleeding from happening, and you made it worse. Like I said, 2 of those runs are going to go against the other guy, the what's his name, Fisher. So. Listen, Kirk can hit. But like I said, he got hurt too. And when you get injured, he's got it's 0-2 count right now. You get, things happen. And plus with the body that he has, it's not good. 1-2 count. But look at him, he's got 2 hits in the game. Next pitch is swung on, and that's going to be right to third base and over to first, and that'll retire the side. Quick inning. Score that 5-3. No runs, no hits, none left. We are going to the bottom of the 8th. It's 6-0 Boston. Coming up for Boston will be Durbin, Gonzalez, and Duran. And I don't think Little's going to be in there. But anyway, we'll check the scoreboard again. Maybe the Mets pulled it out. Yeah. Oh, wait. Hold the presses. Do not print the finals yet. The Mets, bottom of the 6th, are winning 4-3. Yes, you heard it, 4-3. I am not kidding. Let's see what goes on. Home run again by Taylor. That guy, I called him a weak hitter. He got mad at me. His 8th home run. That's one of the runs. I don't know how they get the other ones, but that's 1 run by him. Or maybe now, let's see, run. He got 3-run home run. There you go. And Lindor got the other, so there you go. Mets are now winning bottom of the 6th. Now that's just might be an error, but we'll check it again, of course. Pirates 8-5 over the Cubs, bottom of the 8th. Brewers 3, Rockies 1, middle of the 6th. Tie game, bottom of the 4th. Mariners at Rangers. Giants and Angels are warming up, getting ready. Nationals 6, D-backs 4. We already told you that Abrams has 2 home runs. That's 3 in 2 days. Braves 2, Orioles nothing, bottom of the 7th. Tigers 4, Tigers come back to take the lead 4-3 over the Royals. And Marlins 3, Padres 1. Athletics at Twins 7-0. Is that right now? No. That's not it. Okay, I was going to say they hit a base hit. Astros 3, White Sox 3. Taylor Trammell solo home run is 4th for the Astros. Tie game 2-2. And then we got Mako on the mound for the Blue Jays. We got Mako 2-0, 4.87. Mako is the 4th pitcher for the Blue Jays. And it's going to bring up Durbin, who's 1 for 3. Pitches. That is not Durbin, is it? Yeah, Cal Durbin. Single in the 4th and a run scored, 1 for 3. Okay, we got it all. Oh yeah, he's actually he's almost like maybe he's a little bit bigger than Altuve in size, but he was a good hitter. I mean, still is a good hitter. It's just like I said, getting the injuries, messes you up. 1-2 count on Durbin. Next pitch is a ground ball off the pitcher. That's going to be a base hit. That's going to be a base hit. You got to give him a base hit on that. The pitcher gloved it, but deflected actually. So Durbin with the hit. But you know me, I got to give him the old, yeah, that's a glove. You had that, and then you dropped it off. Anyway, Gonzalez, 1 for 2. Here comes the pitcher way upstairs. Somebody looking for an elevator. A single and a sacrifice bunt. Boston trying to win this series, get back on a winning streak. That's a ground ball, right to second, third. That's all I know is a double play. Sorry. That was a double play, shortstop over the 6-4-3 double play. I don't know why I keep thinking it's second base, because when I do it so fast, I'm like, so it's a double play. Nice turn by Jimenez. And like I said, I had no problem with Jimenez being a Met, young kid coming up. They traded anyway, 2 for 3 Duran, 2 singles, run scored, 2 RBIs, stolen base. When they traded, what's his name? He's now a Yankee. God, I always forget the name. So, but then we traded him for Lindor. So there you go. And they challenged it, and that is a Blue Jays win that challenge. They still keep that one challenge. It's now strike 2, 0-2. Oh-2 count. Here comes the pitch, and that's going to be a ground ball, slowly hit. Oh, he's going to beat that because the pitcher went for the, oh my God. The pitcher went for the ball, and I don't know what, that was like, I'm telling you guys, that's got to be that, but it's going to be a single. Infield single because the pitcher followed the ball, and the first baseman was ready to pick it up. I don't know. He almost ran into Guerrero. Guerrero's like, what are you doing? Guerrero picked the ball up, and the pitcher's right in his face. I'm like, oh, God. You can't make this up. I mean, come on. Mistero, 1 for 2. And a strikeout. You can't make this up. The pitcher followed it. That's a foul ball. Nice play by the ball girl. Third base line. 1-1. Oh my God. I mean, clearly the ball went past the pitcher going to first area, like this, and he goes with the ball And when Guerrero picked it up, he was going to throw to first. He hit the pitcher was right in front of him. I'm like, come on. Yeah, 2-1. That's pretty bad. You saw that, right, Salty? That was right there. Come on. And that pitcher swung on. That's going to be a blooper. Oh, what a play. Did he make the catch? Oh, my God. He made the catch. I think he made that catch. Nice play by the right fielder. Shoestringing it, really. Oh, man. And that retires the side. I lost my gold pen again. How come I always lose that pen? Oh, here we go. It's only a special pen, that's why, for the good plays. Anyway, so no runs. No runs, 2 hits, and 1 left on. All right. Going to the bottom. No, we're going to the 9th inning, right? 9th inning. Last licks. Coming up for Toronto will be Springer, Varso, and Okamoto. And I don't think it's going to be the closer. You don't need them, so don't waste them, in my opinion. I know, right? I figured they would. I don't think they should. Yeah, Watson should stay in there. Hopefully he won't give up a opportunity for them to bring the closer out. Crazy. I don't know what pitchers think sometimes. They're lucky they didn't get more scored on. That drives me nuts. He's chasing the ball up the field. What are you doing? Go to first. Guerrero. That's funny. He's like, what is he doing? He's going to throw the ball right in my face. Not good. Now, this is not an interim manager. He's a regular guy, right? The manager for the Toronto, I guess. Yeah, I think he's new manager, right? Or maybe not. I don't know. Anyway, Toronto's only got 6 hits. They left 6 men on base. And coming in, Springer, he's 2 for 3. And that's a strike call. 2 singles. Boston looking to take this series 2-1. Toronto trying not to lose the series. 2-strike count already. Oh, 2 pitch coming. That's outside. 1-2. Low for ball. 2-2. You definitely don't want to get your closer warming. You don't need him warming up. So come on now. You got to do the game right. If you're going to do it right, do it right. But I'm sure Toronto's not looking. Oh, that's a high pitch. 3-2. And Boston has 2 challenges, and they didn't even challenge that. All right. On deck is Varso. We got a 3-2 pitch coming. That's going to be a ground ball right to short. Nice play, and he throws him out. That's 1 gone. Score that a 6-3 put out. Varso 0 for 2, a walk in the 6th. And he made a great play out in the outfield. but nothing to show for it, really. Pitches up high. 1-0. I don't think anybody's left Boston. Wrigley. Did I say Wrigley? I'm sorry. Ground ball. Right to. Oh, he's gonna try to take it. Oh my God, he took it himself. Why? They're gonna challenge. Let's see if they're gonna see. Let's see. Did he make it or didn't he? Why would he do that? Yeah, he's safe. Contreras. Why would Contreras try to do that when he had the pitcher right there? That's a single. That's a mental error. Mental error right there. 0 for 3. Pop out, strike out, and fly out. Kazuma Okamoto. But that's a mental error right there. All you had to do is flip it to the pitcher covering. That's going to be a strike call. 0-1. If this game was closer, oh boy, that would have been a problem. But still, you don't want to make those errors like that. 0-1 count. That's pitches swung on and fouled back. 0-2. Yeah, no, he didn't jinx it. He, like I said, he should have just flipped it up to the pitcher, the covering, because he was right there. He would have got him out. 0-2 count. And that pitcher swung on and he foul tipped it? Okay, foul tip, they said. Yeah, see, like I said, I know the Red Sox got a 5-game series. They only showed is that Red Sox? Yeah, Red Sox against the A's, I said, right? Yeah. So I'm on the Red Sox channel, but I don't know if Toronto's got, games tomorrow. And that swung on and he went surfing. And he went, oh, I don't like that. You get one of these. That's a bad swing. But that's a strikeout. One more out. That was a terrible swing at a pitch that was nowhere to be swung, to be hit. Anyway, they're down to their last out. And that's going to be Clement, who is 0 for 3. First pitch, swung on, and that's ground ball. Foul outside of third. Just foul. Just foul. Yep. That's all right. Like I said, it wasn't a close game, but that was a close game. Oh boy. And that pitch is swung on and that's a fair ball. Wait. Okay, so it's called a ground rule double? They're calling that a ground rule double? Yeah, ground rule double because it got stuck under the tarp. So second and third now. Like I said, those 3 runs that were scored, that was a big deal right there. Because now there's would you get I don't think you need to get the closer up right now. Anyway, it's coming up. Jimenez, he's 2 for 3. First pitch is swung on and missed. 0-1. A double and a single. Oh, 1 count, and that's going to be a ground ball right to dirt. He can't get it. He's going to have to block it. Oh, boy. Now the closer might have to get up. Oh, boy. That's going to be a single. I'm going to give him, that was like a little bit of goof there, but he's still got a single. You weren't going to throw Jimenez out once you bobbled that at third. Now you got bases loaded. And that guy Panaccio, I guess Panaccio, the pitching coach came out. Panaccio was 0 for 1. He came in the sixth inning and struck out. So I don't think they're gonna have their. They're not looking for their. It's only first and what is it? Oh, they got to run. My bad. I'm sorry. So it's 6-1 now. So they did score on that because he was on third already. That's right. I'm sorry, I forgot. My brain. Anyway, first and third, and Panaccio is up. Like I said, he struck out his first time up. They haven't got him warmed up. He's not warming up, so they're just gonna go with Watson. And that's gonna go to second. Whoa! Almost got him. And now he's warming up, guys. See, that's what you. Oh, Chapman is warming up in the bullpen. They made him warm up. So he's got to his own route. He went through his whole routine. Then he got to warm up, and they had a 6-0 lead. Pitcher swung on, and that's going to be caught, and that is it. He just started warming up, guys. So he didn't really hurt him, and that is the game. The 6th consecutive series win for the Red Sox. They take this game 6-1. 1 hit, 9 run, 1 run, 9 hits, 1 run, 9 hits, no errors, 6 runs, 10 hits, no errors. Final score. I don't think Ranger Suarez won that game because he didn't go 5. So I don't know. They'll let me know because I don't know. But that's it right there. I mean, they had it all the way, right? I'm sure the Boston fans were a little nervous, but really not really. We'll check that poll one more time. See if anything's changed on it. Well, we got 16 votes, so thank you again for that. The Blue Jays, 25%. They kept raising that. So a lot of Blue Jay fans came out of nowhere in the last 2 times. And the Red Sox, 75%. So the Red Sox fans win that poll. They win the game. And that goes out to you right there. There you go. Congratulations on that. Exciting. I always seem to have great games here. We didn't call any. There was no. Believe it or not, guys, there was no hit by batter today. Hit by pitch, I mean. You don't get hit by batter. I mean, that's not good. Or a home run. So this scorecard doesn't have any of that. But a final score, like I said, the Red Sox did win 6-1. So yeah. Oh, Weiser? Okay, thanks, man. Weiser gets the win. Okay, I thought so because I was like, it can't be Suarez. He didn't go 5, so that was good. Thank you, buddy. Well, that's it. Enjoyed my time again. I'd like to thank everybody that came up. Salty, as always, my man. I will check the schedule this week, and then I'll see what happens with, like I said, from now on, I'm just going to do teams that are in the playoff hunt. So, who knows, Salty? We might, well, I always see you. It doesn't matter. You always coming in. I'm probably going to do the Yankees-Phillies tonight. You know what I'm saying? Why not? I'm out of here. It's already 4 something, you know. It's not. It's a couple hours later. You know. Let's see. I'm just going to check the. Hold on. I want to check the. Oh boy. So, right after the Mets played the Dodgers, now they go back into the fire against the Braves at Citi Field. Now they got 1, 2. Hold on. 1, 2, 3. 3 games this week with the Braves. Now let me see. Hold on. I want to find out if we got pitch. Oh, definitely tomorrow night. I got to do this game. Tomorrow night, Thornton's going to go against the Braves. He is 18 scoreless innings. for the Mets. I got to get that. I love that kid. Scott goes on Tuesday. I got to do that game because Scott, those are my two rookies. So then well, you know what? Wednesday is an early game, so then on Wednesday night I'll do another game. I'll put it in the old spinaroo, and we'll take it from there. So I got it all set. So I'm doing all three Mets this week because of the rookies, and of course the afternoon game. So there you go. But I'll put that all up if you want to check it out. Yeah, I know you'll do that. I know, buddy. As always, buddy, as always, all my best. Congrats on the win. You guys are rolling. You guys are going to roll right past everybody, it looks like, if that's the case, you know. You never know. You get on a roll, you know. That's it, guys. Like I said, I'm going to get off here right now and watch the end of the Met game, see what happens there, because they can mess it up in a heartbeat. You know that. Let me just check. Is it still watchable? Did they mess it up already? Wow. 8-3 Mets. McLean's not going this. He already went yesterday. So he won't go for another for 4 days now or something. But the Mets are winning 8-3. Am I crazy? What happened? The Mets. Simeon hit a home run. Oh, look at that. His 11th of the season. You know what? I told you the Mets only win on Sundays. I got 3 wins on Sunday here from the beginning of the month. 3 wins. And if they win today, it'll be the 4th win and final win on the weekend, Sunday, because that's it. This day is the last day for the week, for Sunday, the weekend. Anyway, I'm gonna go check that out, guys. You guys have a great rest of your day, and if you want, check me out tonight with the Yankees and Phillies. You know, you're always good to stop by, say hello. You know, anything. I'm trying to make a community here. And, you know, it's getting there. I'm little by little. I got Salty. I got, oh boy. I got Foxy. I didn't see my man today. My other Met guy, he wasn't here today, but that's all right. But like I said, we're trying to make a community. So you guys have a great one. And I will see you on the other side. And thanks a lot again, guys.